everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today is Tuesday and you all know what that means. I wanted to first start off by apologizing for last Tuesday. I didn't record a video because I was sick, like fever. This is the first time I had a fever. I had a fever like over 100 and some degrees. Like I was so sick last week, so I couldn't record. And then I had a lot of stuff going on with finals and everything like that. So I just want to start off by saying that, sorry, sky is itchy. I do want to start off by saying that, sorry that there wasn't a video last week. Like I said, I was under the weather, but we back and we back and we back and we back. So, today's video is going to be, Sky, I can't do this. I can't. And like I was saying, today's video is going to be on something different. Like I know a lot of my topics been like, I want to say heavy. A lot of my topics been serious. And I don't know, I want to do a nice, easy, fun, well not fun, but something fun for me at least. And this topic is going to be how I like being a nurse. So, yeah, I know all my topics be deep, and I don't want to do that today. I want to do what I want to do. So, yes, this video is going to be how I like being a nurse and my ups and downs. So, mind y'all, I'm not an RN yet. I am just an LPN. So, I am going to remake this video maybe like a year into my RN, because you know as an RN you have more duties as well. So my difference as an LPN can be totally different than my difference. My experience as an LPN can be totally different than my experience as an RN, because not saying that they totally different, but like I just said, with an RN, as an RN you just have a little bit more of a bigger load. And not too much on my hair, this finna come out, but I was cute. Check my Instagram, y'all go see I was cute, y'all. My hair was cute. I just came from work too. So anyway, yeah, so I feel like when I become an RN, I'm going to remake this video because I feel like my experience might be a little different. But here's my experience now as an LPN. So let's get into it. It's really not a lot. Like, first of all, let's start off, I like being a nurse. I love being a nurse, and it's not even about the money. Like, I love being a nurse. I love taking care of people. Like, not even to sound cliche, but I keep always saying this, like, not to sound cliche, but I always wanted to be in the healthcare field ever since I was little. I've been a CNA. I was a CNA for 3 years before I was even a nurse, and I loved it. Like, besides cleaning up the poop, which wasn't even that bad, you so get used to it. I liked being in the healthcare field. Like, I loved being in healthcare. Before I even became a nurse, before I even think to, oh yeah, let's be a nurse. Like, I wasn't even going to go for nursing originally. I was going to go straight into like an undergrad and then pursue like PA or a medical degree. But when they introduced it in my high school, it was like, this kind of like perfect to get my foot in the door. So I said, why not? And I love it. Like, to think that that wasn't really my first choice, to go as a nurse and work my way up to where I really want to be, and to be doing it now, like, I really like being a nurse. But like I said, I like being in the healthcare field even before that. You know what I'm saying? So me becoming a nurse didn't do nothing but strengthen that. You know, I love taking care of my patients and my residents and making sure they're good and safe. They love it when you come in there, like, because y'all know I just got an awesome personality. Like, not even trying to be like that. It just is what it is. When I come up in there, I light up the room. Like, we be just laughing. Like, what did you laughing at, Cheryl? I don't even know. We just be laughing. And don't go to the mean, grumpy ones. They not grumpy or mean. They just be, I don't know what they be, but when I be going there, they'll be grumpy and mean. And the sarcastic ones, I love the sarcastic ones, because we be being sarcastic together, and they love it. Like, they love it. Like, oh, finally somebody that match my energy. But anyway, I'm deviating. Like I was saying, yeah, I love to care of my residents and my patients and make sure everybody's safe and everybody just feel well cared for. Like by the time I get off the floor, they be like, "Are you coming back?" Like it be like I said, the mean ones. People be like, "Oh, he mean," or "Oh, he this," or "Oh, she that." She don't like. She ain't go. She ain't go. I be going there and they be going for everything. Like, and then they be like, I had one resident, they like, "Oh, he the me, you know, grumpy one." I went in there, he was a sarcastic one. I love the sarcastic ones because I'm sarcastic. Let's do this. And we were just going. He just always rolling his eyes and stuff. And by the time I left his room, he was like, "Are you coming back tomorrow?" I'm like, "No, I don't know when I'm coming back, honestly." And he was like, like, they love me and I love them. So yes, I love being a nurse because I just love being in the healthcare field. Now, what I don't like, which is what I think nobody would like, is being short-staffed, understaffed, not helped enough. I wouldn't say not enough guidance, because when I worked at my staff job, I had a lot of guidance. Like they taught me a lot that I take when I go to agencies and stuff now. But I feel like it's important to get that foundation at a staff job that know you a new grad, because they like teach you and then finally go off to agencies. Because I was with the staff, I was working staff for a year. Now I'm agency like 99% of the time. I still got the staff job, but I'm really agency for real. And travel nursing. And yeah. Excuse me. It really be like understaffed and like the patient to nurse ratio, you know what I'm saying, and like the workload. That really is the only thing. Like if we had facilities that were, and I know this like a global, worldwide nation thing, but it like where was facilities that wasn't overstaffed, that had everything that they needed, was well stocked, well equipped, bro. Like y'all wouldn't even hear my mouth at all. Like there wouldn't be a reason why I don't like being a nurse. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, like I go to one facility, I'm doing a whole floor, 28. You know, especially as in long-term care. I don't know how it is in specialties because I haven't been in a specialty yet, but that's coming soon. Mainly long-term care. You know, you have a lot. You be having a census. Like at one time, I had 54 patients. But I'm used to like 28, juggling 28 patients. But see, like at my staff job, I juggle 28 patients doing nursing only, and then we have a med tech. But if you go travel to agency, I go to travel to agency with one facility. I'm the only nurse. It's 28 patients. I gotta pass meds and do dressing changes, etc., etc., etc. Like it'd be a lot. Because think about it. If I work at my staff job, I work 62. Just nursing, no med pass. I'll be done, I want to say, with all my treatments by 11. Give or take if I got any insulins. You know what I'm saying? And that's when we started at like 6:30. So now take that into consideration, an entire med pass for 28 residents. Insulin included, because you're doing all of it. So it's not like, oh, the nurse do the insulin. You are the nurse. So I gotta do the insulin too, and then I gotta do my treatments that I get done with by 11. And then agency don't make it no better because you don't know who you talking to, you don't know who the resident is, how they like their meds, etc., etc. Like a lot of stuff you be having to, you know what I'm saying, do for yourself. And then some staff jobs are like that too. Because if I'm going to a place as agency, there are people that work staff there that do that every day. And be burnt out and tired, which is why they calling us agency anyway. I'm like, I see why they tired. Ain't nobody finna pass 28 meds twice a day, twice a shift, and try to do treatments. Like, it'd be too much. Like, if everybody was like, then I just worked at this one facility just today. I just came home from work. I worked at this one facility. It was one nurse to a wing, one nurse to another wing. I love places like those. I'm starting to figure out like places like those that got 2 nurses to a floor. Yes. I had 9 patients, y'all. 9 residents. 9. I just told you on a daily I have 28. 9. It was magical. It was sensational. It was oh my God, like it was everything and more. Because, and then to think I went in at 8, like, because it was an urgent shift, so I wasn't going to go into work at all. And it was like, oh, we urgently need somebody from 8 to 2. I said, okay, on my way. And it was magical for me to get there late. I was finished with morning and afternoon meds at 12. At 12, morning and afternoon meds. And I did my treatments. I'm like, I can do my treatments because I got time. Like, I did my treatments. I had like 4, I want to say like 4 dressing changes. Like I'm saying, we was fully staffed at that place when I got there. And one nurse to one side, one nurse to one side. I had my patients, I did my med pass, and I did my treatments with no problem. Like, it wasn't stressful at all. And I thought like me getting there late was gonna put me behind. No. Like, if every place that I went to was like that, fully staffed, a nice ratio like that, there would be nothing to complain about. Like, literally, that's the only thing, like, going into places not knowing what to expect, not knowing your workload, not knowing your assignment, how big it is, how much stuff you got to do. Like, when I first started nursing, I used to be, like, really down in my confidence. When I first started agency, I'm going to say agency because not nursing. No. When I first started agency, I was really down in my confidence because I could not get a med pass done in time. Like, one time I was still passing morning medications at 1 p.m. Like, and it was really putting me down. Like, I was not able to handle that workload. And now I can, because I done did a couple. Because when I started agency, I used to do knock shift, 3rd shift overnight, because it's going to be easy to ease my way in. Now I picked up all 1st shift. So I feel like if everybody was equipped enough, not short-staffed and stuff like that, everything would be good. Like, even though it's like emotionally and mentally taxing, especially if you're full-time. Oh, I can never be full-time again. Nursing is emotionally, physically, and mentally draining sometimes. Like, it'd be crazy because you got to deal with patient's diet. As soon as that patient died, 3 come in. What's going on with the patients? The family members. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with a lot. It'd be a lot. Like, that's not even all. Excuse me. That's not even all. But nursing is physically, emotionally, mentally draining. Like, you be tired. Like, it'd be a lot going on. A lot you gotta handle. And not even like just the front lines, behind the scenes too, with co-workers and staff and drama. Oh my Lanta, it'd be too much. But I'm so hungry. I'm sorry. But besides the staffing issues, you know, we can use some better pay. You know what I'm saying? But I'm cool with how I'm making my money right now, so I'm not really complaining as of right now. But I do think that if people want more out of nurses, they should pay more. But like I said, regardless, like, besides like the mental, make sure you take care of your mental health and your physical health. Put that over a job. You're a nurse, you're gonna always have a job, but you're not gonna always be here. So if you need a mental health day, call in. We already short staffed. What they gonna do? What they gonna do? If you need a mental day, just, a day for your body, a day for your family, a day for you, take that day, because that job gonna be there. Now you're already short staffed. You gotta make sure you take care of yourself, take care of those around you. You know, don't neglect you for a job. Don't put a job over you. Absolutely not. And yeah, a little better pay, but I'm not really complaining about the pay, but I know a lot of other nurses do. And the staffing problems, but I don't even know how we gonna fix that. That might just be something we gotta deal with. Other than that, they're my own times. Like, too much work, a big, you know, uneven patient and nurse ratio, and like the draininess of it, like the emotional weight, how you be feeling after a bad day, all kind of stuff. Besides that, I love being a nurse. Like being understaffed, and sometimes not paid enough for the work that we doing, and having to take on 15,000 roles, and having to deal with everybody and everything, and their emotions, including ours too, and their physical health, including ours too, and our mental health, including ours too, and etc., etc., etc. It's a cool job. It's a cool profession to be in. You know, I really enjoy it. It's flexible. Pay good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, with it being flexible though, the way you can work so you don't, you know what I'm saying, burn yourself out and still make the money that you need to work. It still make the money that you need to make. You know what I'm saying? Without burning yourself out, because it's just so flexible. Alright, if you don't like bedside nurses, you could be an esthetician nurse. My nose is so congested. An esthetician nurse. I don't know if I'm saying that right. An OR nurse. I want to be NICU, but I feel like that's still bedside. You could be a flight nurse, a cruise nurse. You could be a nurse at Disney World. Yeah. I love being a nurse. And I'm not even going to share my negative experiences with being a nurse, because majority of them is from the staff, like the place I work at. But the only negative experience I had was, like I said, with like not feeling confident because I don't finish the workload that I'm given, even though it's like crazy unattainable. I still get in my head about not finishing or not completing everything I'm supposed to be completing, or having a rough day. But other than that, I'm loving it. I'm chilling. And I'm hungry. So that is the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching.